What's up? What is going on? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is what? Thursday, April 17th, 2025, man. How you doing today, Spence?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing great, man. Happy Thursday, as they say, right, man? Happy Thursday. My mom's
That's right.
birthday was yesterday, so shout out to moms. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she had a good one. I bought her a big old basket of fruit from Edible Spot.
Nice.
Um, yeah, man, it's last week of gymnastics, nationals up in Dallas. Shout out to our Gigi, who did absolutely outstanding today. She went on today at 4:00. She was part of the Missouri team. As far as going, and she only competed in floor. And who I am referring to is none other than the great Maya Hooten. All American, all everything, one of the most decorated gymnasts of Minnesota all time. What a crazy season, career. I mean, everything, all the above, and then some. I was very, very fortunate to see that live, man, every single week. This was the only one I missed, and unfortunately, I had to miss it, but I did get to see it. So technically, I've seen literally every single one of her final performances of all season. So yeah, man, that's special. It's it's a special situation. so yeah.
You're the number one fan.
Yeah, absolutely, all day. So, we already got people pouring in, man. My main man, as always, Gunsmoke in the building. What's up, Gunsmoke? Good to see you.
What's going on?
Glad you're here. As always, man, hope you enjoy this show. Then we got a new one in here, Horchata. Red Sox. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you must be from that area, I hope. There's no other reason to be a Red Sox fan. We'll see. I don't know. I got a new team coming to Las Vegas anyway, so
Let's hope they're a little better than they were in Oakland.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it, man. They actually absolutely stunk. Towards the end there, anyway.
They spent some money.
Yeah, I agree. Man. So, yeah, I'm there's a change in plans for me as far as what I'm watching. I'm actually watching gymnastics. I didn't realize it was going to be on at this time. I mean, we obviously got the scores up. There was really nothing really exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is playoffs. It's playoffs for in the NHL, right?
Playoffs, NBA's at the beginning stages, and
right.
Baseball's baseball.
Right. Wow. She's
like what? 20 games in.
Right. So, but yeah, if I would have known, I would have definitely themed our thumbnail with all gymnastics. I'm the idiot, Work gets to me. Yeah, sometimes it's just work. But I'm telling you, man, I will definitely be part of the march with gymnastics becoming more popular in the home, which I think it already is.
Yeah, you can definitely tell by the Olympics, like people are interested in gymnastics. It's just they don't have an avenue to consume it. So
yep, and with the new setup as far as having the bracketing and now you got fantasy gymnastics. I mean, it's really gonna make things interesting as
you've
people
arrived.
catch up. Absolutely.
When
Yeah,
they
it's
build a
pretty
fantasy
impressive.
platform. That's awesome.
It is,
It's
man.
it's always good to see new sports getting attention.
Yep. Absolutely, especially deserving sports. I mean,
yep.
I think people will definitely get a different take. It's night and day to what I had to deal with to get there. Meaning JOs and from elementary school all the way through high school. Elementary days were torture. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, that was torture. Woo, after the second
definitely
year,
put the time in.
Yeah, I put the time in, man. After the second year of gymnastics, man, starting, it was torture. You heard the same song for 4 hours every weekend for the next 8-10 years. I don't know any other way to explain it. Because even as you progressed out of it, you would still walk into, gyms where, yep, there they are. Those little level 3s and 4s, and they're playing that damn song because it's the same song forever. It doesn't change. So
yeah, that's how it was for dance too. My daughter was doing dance when she was younger. And
yeah,
everybody would use the same set of 12 songs.
Right. Oh wow, she's
to a techno beat.
Yep. Wow. So yeah, what's pretty cool about this for me, man, honestly, is I have a legitimate shot at my daughter making nationals one day. And
that's awesome.
You best believe I won't be sitting here in the studio. I will be right there front and center, man. She took a hop backwards, which is worse than forwards. Man, I'm telling you, that's the other. There's just so much to learn and know and understand, and it just changes the game, man. Because you would never guess that depending on the event and how you dismount, taking a step back is worse than a step forward and vice versa. Those kind of things matter. Yeah, they all change the score.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot, like the angle of certain ways that they do things changes the score. Obviously, any kind of wobble, bent legs, not closed, no pointed toes. There's just so much to look for in the routine. It's impossible to catch it all. I mean, what's the purpose of having 4 judges on each side? What I mean? And it just goes to show you that there's no real way to catch it all. But I mean, no, it's just, man, it's an interesting sport. It deserves more attention. Bless you.
Thank you.
Definitely deserves more attention. But so talk to me, man. What are we going to talk about first?
I don't know, man.
What's the hot topic?
We're a week away now from the draft.
Yeah, I know it is a week.
Baseball's back, and baseball's starting to cook now.
Yep. Yeah,
NBA's about to get the playoffs. We got a lot to talk about. We can go any number of directions. We can, we did a lot of draft coverage last time.
We did.
Right, we did a mock draft for an hour.
Yes, we did.
That was pretty sweet.
But
I think I'm seeing a lot of people have mock draft fatigue now at this point, because everybody's been doing mock drafts for 3-4 weeks, and it's a lot.
Yep, it is. It is, but as you know, we're still getting the mock draft in tonight. I just want to make sure everybody knows we're getting the mock draft in. We're getting the mock draft in, ladies and gentlemen.
See, the thing I want to know is we're in a fortunate spot, because everybody links the Raiders and the Patriots for some weird reason. Deal. Every single news story that comes up, it's like, oh, the Patriots?
Right.
Colton Miller.
Yes.
That's been the buzz in New England. Is are we going to go acquire him from the Raiders?
That's the makings of, I mean, hey, it would make sense for you, right? Honestly, it would make a lot of sense.
I know you've complained about him a lot.
Right.
You run down all the Raiders syndicate, and it seems like nobody really likes him.
Right.
And I wouldn't sell the
bank for him.
Sell the draft to get him, But if it was like, hey, why don't we switch picks for, you get 4, we get 6, and you send them our way if you really don't want them.
Right.
I don't know how interested you are in moving up to 4, but
just for Colton Miller, you'd be willing to move 2 spots back for Colton Miller?
I don't hate the idea. Like, I'm telling you, dude. Like, you don't understand.
This
like,
is
for whatever amount of discomfort you had watching Colton Miller, magnify it times 1,000.
I know, to what you
10,000. That's what we had to deal with last year in New England. Like, we literally had the 2 worst tackles in football.
Right.
And
you're right.
We got one. We got one in free agency, but he's like 30. What? 32, 33? I mean, he's not a young man.
No, not at all.
He's got more runway behind him than in front of him. So
I agree.
I fully expect us to draft a lineman in this draft. I fully expect us to draft multiple linemen in this draft. Probably 3 would be my guess.
Yep. I'm in agreement.
But if we could have Colton Miller and move back 2 spots, I'm fine.
Dude, is anybody hearing this? I guess because of his age. I guess you like the fact that he's 29. I just think he's already hit his max. I think he's hit his peak already. I'm
just telling you, he can't be worse than what we have.
Worse than what you have.
Like, Vidarian Lowe literally should not be starting in the NFL. He should not. He should be fighting his way off a practice squad somewhere. But he's not. He's starting for us.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. Raiders Syndicate, where are y'all at? Do y'all hear this? Switching with the Patriots. That would change everything. I mean,
I know. It would give you, like, it would open up the world to you, because I hear you guys talk about who you're going to draft, and for the love of God, don't draft Ashton Genty at 4 or 6.
That can't happen. I don't see.
So much hype.
You're going to 4. You're getting one of the heavy hitters. You're getting one of the. You're trying to go.
You guys might draft Will Campbell.
That wouldn't shock me.
I mean, that seems like a Pete Carroll thing to do all day long.
It wouldn't shock me.
But
they've been targeting that, or
honestly, I think a lot of this hype about his arm length and all that, like, literally the dude's arms are like 2/8, like a quarter of an inch too short, is according to the metric. Like, what is that?
Right.
What is that? It's like he cut his fingernails.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I mean, if the dude is a left tackle in college, even if he's doesn't end up sticking at left tackle, he's gonna be a great left guard or right guard or wherever you put him. The dude's gonna be a starter for 10 years, no matter what, no matter where you put him. So it's are you gonna be mad if he flames out a tackle and he has to go to guard?
Right,
maybe a little, but I mean,
he'll be a staple guard.
He's going to be a staple. Yeah, he's going to be a starter on your line. That's all you're looking for. I feel like people are just getting, like, really caught up on the minutia. Like, I mean, he's obviously the best.
Why wouldn't you take him at 4 instead of, no, I can't do that. We can't do that.
Oh, because I think it's 6. I like him. But there is enough blowback in the sports media here that if he's the draft pick, it's like gonna be like when we pick Jaylen Brown, he's gonna get booed on draft night.
Right.
And it's unwarranted. Like, Jaylen Brown didn't deserve that.
Right.
When he got drafted, that was like ridiculous. Actually, he ended up being like the best player in that draft, but. I don't want that for him. Like, I think Will Campbell's a good player. He seems like a good guy. So go somewhere where they'll appreciate you.
Oh, she took a step. Gabrielle Stephen of Michigan State just went on vault. She took a bad step. But Shea Campbell from UCLA is killing it on floor. That chick, I can't wait for her to graduate. I'm just like, y'all know, I'm so tired of watching this chick just ball out meet after meet, just solid. We'll never have a chance dealing with the Shea Campbells of gymnastics.
Really?
Yeah, she's going right now and killing it as usual. It's pretty.
She gonna be on the Olympic team?
That's a good question. I have no idea how that works. I really don't. But
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for your daughter to be on that next Olympic team.
Yeah, right. Shout out to my foe, my Taryn. Yo, it'd be nice. That's what she wants to do. Man, this being. Whew. Oh, she almost. Yep, that didn't go well. Yep, that old beam, what they call it, the folly off, as Rich calls it, the folly off.
So what is going on right now? Is this like Is this
for the national title?
This is the national title?
Yeah, this is for the national title. Yeah, whoever.
NCAA women's gymnastics semifinal, LSU, MSU.
Oh, so it's I forget. No, so the national title is, when is the national? What's today? Thursday, Saturday. The national title is Saturday. Dang, okay. She just, dude. Utah been struggling all season, bro. Utah's one of the strongest teams in the nation. They've been struggling all season, man. I'm so shocked at the knowledge I have in gymnastics. I don't know why I've been dealing with it for 17.
You've been
like, yeah. Woo, she almost broke her neck, bro. I don't know if anybody saw that. Jesus. Way too close to that bar. Stuck the landing. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to deal with me going back and forth with that.
That's okay.
I wonder where. So, let me see. Is it me?
So tell me, yes or no? Would you make that trade?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Go forward.
Right. There you go. It's out. It's out there now.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
4 for 6 swap. Colton Miller.
Yeah. I would get rid of him.
Why not? Who says no? Elliot Wolf. Who says no?
I don't.
I can promise you right now, whoever they're looking at 4 will probably be there at 6. So.
Who? The Patriots?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I just hope Elliot Wolf is not involved in this decision, because he'll end up drafting the right tackle.
Right.
God, if I hear one more person say he's the best tackle prospect in the draft, I'm gonna puke.
Right.
It's like okay, he might translate to a left tackle, but
it's gonna be
his
tough.
College coach didn't think he was a left tackle. Right. Just because you're super athletic doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna make a great left tackle.
Nope, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
You are a crapshoot if you're going to work out at left tackle.
Pretty much.
You might end up back on the right side, and then you know what? That you talk about a waste of a pick. You pick a right tackle at 4 or 6. Ouch.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ouch.
That's tough.
And this is like par for the course for Elliot Wolf, right? What did we do last year? We signed the right tackle from the Steelers because he was miscast as a right tackle. Couldn't even start for the Steelers, by the way.
Yeah.
Moved him to the left side. He got so destroyed in his first 2 games that he retired. We're going to draft a right tackle from Penn State, who honestly, if you put him side by side with the kid from Maryland,
yeah,
you'd probably say Caden Wallace is the better player.
Yeah.
Caden Wallace was a stud at Penn State.
I was going to say.
Absolute stud.
That I do recall. So,
but guess what he's not? Left tackle.
Right. No, he's not a left tackle. And that matters. Not
matters.
everybody can play left tackle. You're right.
No. There's a lot of left tackles that, like Joe Walt was a left tackle at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
He's a stud. That's a generational tackle prospect.
That's it.
Right? They slid him over to right tackle for San Diego because they already had a Pro Bowl left tackle.
Right.
They didn't even need him. And guess what? He's a rock star at right tackle. He's never played the position before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I saw some Locked On Patriot stuff, and a lot of the guys that come on there and talk are ex-linemen in the NFL.
Right.
And they talk about like the switch between left and right side, and it's not easy. They're like everything. Imagine eating with your right hand your whole life, and then somebody says you're left-handed now.
Right.
And it's like that's how it is. It's like all your footwork's flipped.
Yes.
All of your positioning is different. Like it's just not something you can just easily do unless you're really high level.
Correct. No, I agree.
So all these people like draft analysts making it sound like it's just an easy thing. It's not. Right. It's not an easy thing. So a right tackle prospect is a right tackle prospect.
Right.
Maybe you can get him to convert to left. Maybe.
Well, Jordan Childs is going on floor. Me and the wifey got a picture.
I can't get this one to come up. I'm gonna have to rely on you.
You can't get ESPN too?
No, I'm not near a TV anymore, so I'm trying to put it up on the computer, but it doesn't want to come up for me.
Right.
I'm on the ESPN broadcast, but it won't load.
Right.
I don't know.
Brooklyn Boys
might think I have rundowns in
that. Yeah, Brooklyn Moors got a 9.9625. Wow. On floor. Yeah.
On floor. Jeez.
UCLA is not playing around.
That's wild.
Yeah. Here she goes. Final pass. Wow. Uh-oh. She came forward with that. That wasn't a good double back. Yeah, go ahead.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're about 20 games into the Major League Baseball season. I know you're not a big baseball guy.
Right.
Just to put it out there, who's your pick? Who's your World Series pick? National American League? Who's winning it all this year?
Baseball? I mean, I think the easiest thing to do is to say the Dodgers.
Really? I mean, that's yeah. Okay.
That's the easy thing.
Who are they beating this year?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's what? Yankees versus Red Sox? Like, right? I don't know who. It's going to be one out of...
Red Sox have started off I think 10-10 or something.
Right.
They're working through it, man. But I'll tell you what, Garrett Crochet is the real deal. That dude's filthy.
Yeah.
I really want the Red Sox to find a way to get Paul Skeens out of Pittsburgh, bring him into Boston. That dude was born to be a Red Sox.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's filthy.
Yeah. No, that makes
absolutely
sense.
Filthy. Him and Crochet would just lock it down for a decade.
I mean, but y'all got problems when it comes to the Dodgers because of they're stacked, right? I mean, they're stacked pretty much.
I don't know, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have the number one prospect in baseball, and he's absolutely destroying it at AAA right now.
What's that? There's another team that's stacked too, though. It's Houston, right? Is Houston stacked?
Houston's usually stacked. I
don't follow him much, but like I say,
Houston's always a good team.
Exactly.
They're always a good team. As soon as Ryan took over, that team never looked back.
Yeah, I wish I could like baseball more, but I mean, again, like I say, with the stacking too, though.
It's slow, man.
It's slow. Exactly.
It's hard. It's hard to watch.
It's very slow.
They need to appeal to the casual fan to get them in there.
It's not easy.
You know what else? Hurts is cities that don't have baseball teams. I feel like if you don't have a baseball, you don't have that like connective tissue to baseball, right? Like I grew up in Boston. Like I grew up going to the games. I grew up I went to a lot of baseball games growing up.
Yes.
Right. Like not a lot of people have that.
Right.
Right.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, when you look
and then imagine if you're like you grew up being like an A's fan. Right? I mean, honestly. They have moments of like
they
don't look completely pathetic, but
they have Barry Bonds, man. They had the best player ever, arguably.
Wait, the A's?
Oh no, they didn't. No, my bad.
You're thinking Giants, man.
Correct.
Across the bay.
Exactly. No, yeah. My bad. Yep. The A's never had Barry Bonds.
They had Ricky.
That's who they had. Yeah.
Dude, I loved Ricky Henderson. We had him on the Red Sox for
that's right. Rest in peace, Ricky. Right. Didn't he just pass not too long ago?
I think so.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yep. That's exactly who I was thinking of when it was the Oakland A's. Yep. Damn. Yeah, Barry Bonds, bro. I don't care how much you love or hate the guy. When you look at what he actually did.
Oh, he's insane.
He's insane. There's no steroid on the planet that's doing that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. It's just not. No. It's just not. There's no steroid doing that.
He was next level too. He was like generation ahead.
Right. And I'm not saying he didn't take steroids. Right. I'm not saying he didn't take steroids. What I'm saying is the outcome, the output.
Oh yeah. I mean, they said he was on HGH. I think was,
that was what they were claiming because it wasn't detectable. Yeah, it wasn't detectable back then. All that good stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. I know,
he was like, yeah. I mean, I remember those years. It's like I've had discussions with people on social media too about him. And it's like everybody wants to keep him out of the hall, all the writers and whatnot.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. It's like Major League Baseball was complicit in all of that. Right. The only reason that whole generation got burned down is because of that Balco case.
Correct.
Right? If that had never happened, none of this stuff
came out. No, I agree.
Baseball didn't want. I'm going to tell you something unpopular because I know a lot of you Raider fans that are watching right now are also Dodger fans.
That is true.
I'm gonna throw something out there that you guys aren't gonna like. Right. Shohei Ohtani was gambling on baseball.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Poor sacrificial lamb. His interpreter had to take the hit for that.
Damn.
Yeah. Pete Rose can't get in the Hall of Fame, but Shohei Ohtani, you can't even touch him.
Right.
That dude is the Shield. He is baseball right now.
So was that? So that came out and they just swept it.
I mean, that if that is not evident to everybody,
right?
Like 1,000% that the interpreter just took the hit for him,
right? Dang.
You've heard the story, right? Like that guy was supposedly stealing like hundreds of thousands of dollars from Ohtani and gambling it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ohtani had no idea what was going on, I'm sure.
Right.
Ski Hammer in the He is the most popular player in baseball by a long margin. Show
receipts on Ohtani. Ski Hammer is saying.
It's just a double standard. I love the guy.
Right.
He's the most impressive baseball player I've seen since Bonds.
Yeah, from what I hear and see, that's what I gotta assume too.
So he's a sick hitter. He's a sick pitcher. How do you do that?
Yeah, He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you said Colton Miller for the 4th pick. That is a done deal yesterday. I guess I don't know his. I got
his PFF run and pass block grades were top 10 in the league last year. You know where ours were?
Top bottom
32nd.
It's at the bottom. The real
Both
bottom.
of them.
The bottom.
31st and 32nd. Those are our two tackles. DeMontre Jacobs and Vidarian Lowe.
Ski Hammer says, and Astros didn't cheat in World Series. Shots fired.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I love the shots. It's fireworks.
Astros didn't cheat in World Series. I don't know that one.
Yeah. And in that year that the Astros got busted for the sign stealing and all that nonsense, the Yankees were doing the same damn thing. and they were out there with outrage, like talking about with the Astros, but they were doing the same thing. It came out they were recording the signs and feeding them for the home games and feeding them into the dugout.
Right.
It's like, and there's rumors about all teams. The Red Sox were rumored to have done some stuff too, but
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's the way.
You know what? My opinion on the sign stealing stuff is if you're not stealing signs, you're not playing baseball. Like now using technology to do it is that
that's a little different.
That's a little different, but everybody that plays baseball that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Right. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And it's not cheating. The dude's standing on second. If you're on second base, you can see what's going on. It's not like rocket science.
Right.
I mean, really.
Yes, sir.
So if you're paying attention, and if you are as a team are not switching up your signs like every couple innings, then that's your fault.
Right. No, absolutely.
Right. Get with the program. Like these are all professionals.
And Red Sox guy. Red Sox guy is Spence, Ski Hammer. Spence, aka Titletown Sports Talk. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Yeah, Titletown Sports Talk. Yeah, I see my guy Melvin joined on Instagram. Shout out to Melvin in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, whatever you get to catch.
Hey, I'm not seeing any messages coming through. Is nobody talking?
Do you have the wrong?
I have the one that we always use.
Oh,
is it something different now?
There's only like 5. I've only seen like 5 messages.
I haven't seen any.
You sure?
I mean, the screen's up. I just haven't seen it come through yet.
Let me
So yeah, like.
I'll send.
Well, I'm thinking about it. Put some questions out there. Who has something that they want us to talk about?
Yeah, they want to talk about. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the sports world. Who's got some thoughts or want to hear of some other people's thoughts? Well, I want Doc. Here we go.
The only thing I'm looking for this year is for the Red Sox to finish above the Yankees. I would love for us to just push them out of the playoffs altogether.
Right. Of course.
It probably won't happen. They got too many players on that team.
Right.
What do we need to pay Colton?
Yeah. So Ski Hammer, did you hear this? Did you hear this proposal from the Patriot guy here? He's saying he's willing to give us the 4th round pick.
Overall.
Round. The overall 4th pick.
Switch.
For Colton Miller. Outright. Dude, are you kidding me?
Picks.
I would, and we swap picks. He would, they get the 6th pick and we get the 4th pick. I would take that yesterday. And run.
I'm with that. Like I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Red Sox going to use the torpedo bat. I don't think we have as many players on the Red Sox that have bad swings as the Yankees.
Dude, I gotta put a poll up for this one now. I gotta put a poll up, man. I feel like that's just generous, but like you said, he's a top 10 pick. See, Ski Hammer is with me too in a heartbeat, right? I'm in it.
Let's do it. Make this
round pick, and
all
you
right?
get the 6. I couldn't
Who's
run
your GM now?
We got Spy Tech.
Yeah. Spy Tech, if you're listening, call the Wolfman. Call him right now.
Yeah.
Call the Wolfman.
I can't. I'm putting up a poll for this one.
I mean, Elliot Wolf has got no power now. I mean, he's pretty much like, bringing coffee for Vrabel, but I mean, he's still the GM, so he's got to take that offer to Vrabel and see what he wants to do. But I'm pretty sure Vrabel would be like, yes, let's do that. I'll take that.
Oh man.
Yeah, he knows our line is a long way from being good. We signed a center, Bradbury from the Vikings, who's like, God, his pass grade last year was awful. He's gonna get May killed up the middle. Simulator.
Yeah, it's the mock draft simulator.
Oh yeah. You gotta be careful with that thing.
Yeah, right.
I've lost days to that thing.
Yeah.
I won't lie though, I'm pretty good at it now.
Full question.
That Patriots slew of picks, like picking at 4, dude. Like I'll tell you what, like in that simulator, you get some good stuff coming in.
All right, let me see here. Let me copy this.
I don't think we can trade picks, but I would trade that. I would test that out in our mock draft if we could swap picks.
Absolutely. Let me see here. Browser. Poll. Sportskeeda has an interesting take on simulator. You know who that is?
No.
Sportskeeda. I think he's a guy that comes on. Is that showing already? Let me see. Let me see what that looks like. Yep.
Turf, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I watch a lot of like the podcast from Boston.
Yeah.
Your setup is better than all of them.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just getting into this game, but you guys, you got a legit setup.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate it. So we got the poll up, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. Who wants to trade Colton? Yeah. I'm gonna send that thing. I'm gonna post that on every Patriots.
Do you trade
everyone?
The number
I'm gonna try and make that happen.
Pick and Colton Miller to the Patriots for the number 4 pick straight up. I am going to be the first person to immediately put a 1 in the channel.
I'm not gonna lie. There are people talking about just outright trading you the 4th pick for Colton Miller.
There's no way.
So the pick swap is where I draw the line. I'm not going there, but like, I've seen there's a poll on one of the sites for one of the pages for 4 plus 1, the 4th pick plus our 37th pick for Miller. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not giving up a 1st and a 3rd.
Nah, that's insane.
I was like, that's what I put on there. I was like, I know for a fact from a whole bunch of Raider fans that they hate the guy.
I can't stand Colton Miller.
So, yeah. Is he better than what we have?
Right.
You guys would want to jump off a bridge if you saw the tackle play we had to deal with.
Yep. Yeah, I don't even understand how that's even a question. I can't believe you're. Yeah, I can't see it. That's the beauty of some of this stuff, and why it might actually work out. Because if I would love to get rid of Colton Miller for the fourth pick, I didn't think that would even be doable. I think his value's down. You clearly don't. You don't. You're like, hey, numbers
It
show
has
top
nothing to
pick.
do with me thinking his value's down. Like to slide back 2 picks in the draft is not a huge deal to me.
Yeah,
In this
not for you
draft,
guys when you don't need a quarterback either.
right?
Yeah.
Like this would set you guys up to go get Shador. Like everybody who thinks that like Shador's a dead man walking, he's not gonna get drafted until the second round.
Nah,
And news for you, he's gonna get drafted really early.
absolutely. He's absolutely going to get drafted.
It's
He's
like
getting drafted top 3,
it's
top
a,
4.
the irony is like starting to see the people talk about, oh, the Raiders are interested. Didn't see this.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, you didn't. You didn't really?
Not at all.
Geno Smith's their quarterback, and they only really have him under contract for a year.
Right? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Like, if that doesn't scream stopgap to anybody, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
Right? Keep the seat warm.
Pretty much.
But yeah, this is going to be a fun draft. They consistently pan on this draft in New England.
Right.
About how bad it is, but I mean, I think that's just short sighted. There's gonna be a lot of good players. This may be the best running back class I've seen.
It is the best running back class.
Last 10 years.
It's the best running back class of damn near all time.
Absolutely, Ski Hammer. No, if you don't get Sanders,
yeah, yep.
Try and set yourself up for next year.
No, I agree.
Manning's coming next year, so anybody that's thinking that's not happening, this is going to be his swan song in Texas.
He's out.
And he's out.
Dang, bro. She just murdered this bar routine from Michigan State. Man, Michigan State's team is so good.
Tough, huh?
They are so good. I forgot LSU. LSU's not having a good night. I don't know where. Let me look and see where they are. Oh, they just started on Beam. She got a 9.8 on that. Didn't look good.
It didn't look good.
Not for a 9.87. Or maybe I was looking at the wrong. It might have been the wrong thing though. Wow.
I hate being out of the.
Huh?
I hate not being able to watch it.
I can't believe you can't watch ESPN too. That's on like everything.
It's just not coming up.
Yeah, that's weird.
I probably put it on my phone. What am I doing? I'm just gonna put it on, at least so I can see it.
No Sanders trade down for Manning. I'm all for it.
The only thing is you got to get to number 1 next year. He's going to be the
that's going to be
There's going to be like 5 teams like racing to tank.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to need to do a whole lot. You're going to have to give up the world. You're going to have to give up the world.
Well, I mean, if you end up getting there,
right?
Why not? You just have to lose. You just have to be willing to lose.
Nah, nobody's doing that. Avery Neff, ladies and gentlemen, on floor. She had a horrible flop on bars last week in regionals. You can see it now.
Right over there, I can see it now. I'm in there with you.
Avery Neff, the freshman phenom. This chick right here.
It feels like I'm watching the Olympics.
Yeah, this chick right here on vault is dope.
Yeah.
Mika, she is dope. It wouldn't shock me if she sticks this. It's 10-star value too.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
That's
not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Ankle.
That's not good. No, that's everything. That's not good.
Eesh.
Her season is over. Her season's over for sure. Damn. Yeah, I hate to see that. She hasn't done that all season. She hasn't done that all season, man. Wow. She has not.
And she was on UCLA. Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice
and I've
discount.
seen UCLA twice. Yeah, she always sticks that. She's sick. She's from Michigan State too. Yeah, Michigan State was one of the most solid teams all season. All season. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all if they are in the finals. Is it 2 teams or 1? And that's the only. I mean, 2 teams or 2 teams or 1.
Dude, you're asking me. You're supposed to be the
I know.
guy.
Is it 2 teams or 4? This is so. This is all new. This is all new. It's new to me. This is my first year. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. And we didn't make it. Obviously, we didn't make it. So, yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, she made that connection. I. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's is it the final 4? It's the final 8. Yeah, so it goes down to the final 4. It's the final 4, yeah. And
it's at semifinals, so
yeah. So it'll be the top 4 teams.
Yep.
They chop from 8 to 4. And it's going to be very interesting, those top 4 teams, because it's going to be 2 out of here. See, and that's the thing. It's 2 out of these 4. So it's going to be LSU, Utah, Michigan, or UCLA. And it's 2 out of these 4. Wow.
Is Minnesota going to be in there next year?
I would pray we are. We got a lot of work to do, though. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. And with that being said, I will say, shout out to, the GGs that unfortunately, are moving on when it comes to that. NCAA, NIL has caused a ripple effect through not only the Big Ten, but the nation. And there were a lot of cuts, man. There were a lot of cuts. And we got rid of 4 girls, unfortunately. And you hate to see anybody go. But that is it's the other unfortunate side of this thing.
It's the ugly business side
of college athletics. Ugly business side of college athletics, ladies and gentlemen. And it is here to stay. It is here and here to stay. And that's just what it is, so. Yeah, I hate it, man. I hated to see it, very disappointing, but it's nothing you can do, man. It's got to make, coaches got to make the right decisions to try to get to the top. So,
man. I think the football teams have to cut like almost 20 players.
I think Ohio State's got to cut like 50.
Yeah.
55. They have 160 players. Yeah, they got 160 players. They got to get down to 105. God. Oh, bad step back. You saw that? Bad step back. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. Yeah, step backs are not good. Step forwards on dismounts here are better than step backs. And I can't wait till I get corrected on people that know better than me, because it could matter. This sport is so finicky, man. See, that step back is definitely worse than a step forward. Or a hop forward as well, I believe. Look at that, bro. That's so dope.
That's hard.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I don't think people understand how wicked it is to catch a bar like that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to see her last week too, or whatever week before. Yeah, I got to see all of Michigan State, UCLA, and Utah. I got to see Michigan State twice this year. UCLA. I got to see Michigan State twice, UCLA 3 times, right? Because we had Big Tens and regionals. Wow, Shay Campbell on the vault. She doesn't have a 10-star vault, but she still kills it. Yeah. Dang, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you right now, Spence, gymnastics is about to change the game. It'll be more popular. It's going to be way more popular than it has been in the past.
Yeah.
College gymnastics. It just has to. I'm just telling you. You'll see what I mean. Yeah.
It's a little dead over there, but there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, but this is Dallas. So, and that's it's just the dumbest thing on the planet. There are 0 gymnastics programs in the state of Texas for college. Not a single one. Not a
Texas
single Texas women's college or whatever, TWC, right? That's the only college in the state of Texas that has gymnastics. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
No sense at all.
Well, I mean, we're in the South.
Yeah, but everywhere else in the South, they have gymnastics. Georgia, LSU, Florida, like they all got gymnastics. Why we don't have gymnastics?
They don't have any in Texas. Just Texas.
It's literally just Texas. Literally.
Wow. Well,
and I don't know what
UT and A&M need to fix that.
Well, A&M is supposedly going to be the first one. I think they actually have a club team, and it's supposed to convert. And if it did, they would instantly start becoming a powerhouse if they actually, which would probably be easy to do, keep the kids that are from here because they're centrally located. I didn't realize Texas A&M is only like 45 minutes from here. I did not know that. I've still never been 45? To Texas. Yeah, it's like 45 minutes east.
Yeah, it's kind of
College Station
drive, but yeah, I've gone there quite a bit. But
you have I have never been. I've never been. There's what reason do I have? Oh, Jordan Child's on vault. Wow, she bounced on it though. She bounced. Yeah, it's a good vault, but it's not a 10. It's not a.
No, you can tell she's mad.
Yeah, it's not a. It's probably like a 985.
You don't need to look at the judges. Just look at
the
her.
Gymnast. Yeah, they'll tell you. No, absolutely.
Her face gives it away.
Yep. This chick is dope. Grace McCallum, crazy. Another true freshman. Crazy, bro. Utah. When you talk about stacked talent for baseball, like Utah is probably the most stacked for gymnastics out of all of these teams. And it's literally unfair. Like the amount of girls that they have that have the ability to hit 10s as opposed to everybody else, it's not even funny. Like, and most of them are, on average, probably 9.8s, 9.9s. Like, they're dropping 9.8, 2.5s. Like, if your school is getting 9.8s across the board, you're pretty ecstatic. It's pretty happy. Like, but not at University of Utah. Yeah, it's crazy, right? She is the real deal, bro.
Well, look at the beam next.
Yeah, beam. I mean, it's LSU. Aaliyah Finnegan. Yeah. This is wild, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen some of these girls from nationals from, going back. Back when we
They're trying to pull us back to the chat's trying to pull us back to the draft.
Yeah, I know, right? And that's what I just saw. Maximus Prime in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, who do you want in the draft? Who do I want in the draft? I'll tell you this. This is who I want. I want at number 6, I think the safest pick, if it keeps going the way that I keep seeing it, is Mason Green. That's who I want. Mason Green. That's what I'm looking at. Maximus Prime. Yeah, I mean, that's who I want. Mason Green. If I can't get him, I'm happy with a Beam isn't going well. If I can't get him, I am going to look for possibly a corner or a wide receiver. I'm not.
So corner being Will.
Yes.
Will Johnson. There, wide receiver being who? Ted?
No. No. Golden. I'm a Golden fan, man. Okay. Oh, she really just screwed that up. Yeah, I'm a Golden fan. Tat kind of scares me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tat scares me in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I've been watching.
I see Raider Twan in the
a lot of guys that analyze the players.
Right.
And yeah, Tet's a little. He's supremely gifted athletically, but it's I just don't know. It's Arizona too. You know me. I don't like schools that don't play anybody.
Right. No, absolutely. Who does?
If your biggest game is like Stanford, like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a good deal. No, you're absolutely right, man. I don't. Yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat that.
It's not just him. It's I feel the same way about Genty too. It's like
exactly. Gotta keep it.
There's plenty of guys that put up monstrous numbers in FBS.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's for the Patriots, I have a strong feeling that like I honestly think Shador might be in play. Yeah. I know all these people that think he's like been listening to Chris Sims. By the way, nobody should ever do that. The dude doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Right. Shout out to Raider Twan in the building. What's good, fam? What's good with you, man? Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, my guy. Yeah.
That's right. Like, subscribe.
Yep. And that's to both of us. Not just one of us, both of us. Please believe it. Yeah, so I'm with Ski Hammer, man. I'm with you. If we miss on Graham, trade down, right? If he's not there, entertain a trade. There will be some trades to entertain.
I've been thinking about this. Like everybody talks about Travis Hunter being he's the best wide receiver in the draft. He's the best cornerback in the draft.
I want Travis Hunter. It ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. He's got way too much hype. It seems like it's already a done deal. He's going to Cleveland.
I don't think it's hype. I think it's real. I think he's going to end up being good at one of them. I'll just put it to you that way. You see what? That's the thing about it. Like,
I think he's really going to push to go both ways. I think he's really going to push to go both ways.
No, absolutely.
It's going to take a strong coaching staff and a strong front office to talk him off that ledge.
Well, for one, how can he do it as far as
he did it in college?
Mentally. No. I mean, in college, right, you can't be on both sides of the ball in NFL. Well, I guess maybe you can. What I'm trying to say is give him the opportunity to fail. And if he doesn't fail, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, that is the test. Like, let the guy play. Like that. I don't. Excuse me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to know if he sucks. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, let him do both. Why wouldn't you put him out there, let him kill himself?
But that's the thing. Is like, if you do let him play full reps both ways, and he gets blown up and he gets hurt.
Well, even if he doesn't,
that's going to be the automatic criticism, right? It's like, why'd you do it?
Say worse than hurt. He gets embarrassed. He can't hang. That's the biggest.
I don't think that's going to be the case. And as a matter of fact, I think he's actually a better cornerback than he's a wide receiver. But he's a great wide receiver too. Like, he's really raw. He's got some work to do at the receiver position, but you can see glimpses of something special. So
I think the kid can. I think he can do both. I don't think he can do both like he did in college. I think one of the two have to take a back seat, and he'll have a package in one out of the two. So it's on the team.
I'm kind of with you on that. I think that's the way it ends up going. I don't know. It'll probably be the need.
Exactly.
Wherever the greatest need is where he'll plug in, and then
exactly, because that's how he fits.
Like if the Patriots got him, I think he would go to wide receiver.
100%.
Just because we're loaded at corner now. Yeah. But I could definitely see him coming in.
And that's what I was just about to say. He
nickel
could play
and dime
all
packages
kinds
when
of
you
packages
need, right?
where you got third downs and you need to cover. Like, he could be a nightmare. Yeah. He could be a nightmare for offenses on third down. A nightmare. What do you do with that?
Yeah, I mean,
you already got 2 good corners.
Yeah, could you imagine like that? Like put a third corner in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a third.
And Marcus Jones is not a bad nickel corner. Marcus Jones is not a bad nickel corner.
But it's
he's just
Travis,
a little undersized.
Bro. It's Travis.
Travis is different.
That's what I'm trying. He's different. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's I don't know. That's what
I'm operating from a place of Hunter. Unfortunately, is probably a Cleveland Brown. Honestly, the worst place for him to spend his career. Like that franchise is part of a great fire, defense. And it's always been a dumpster fire.
They'll play him on both sides, though.
Yeah, they will, and they'll mess him up somehow. They'll mess it up.
Yeah. That's what I don't disagree with. They'll have a great defense. They just won't ever produce offense.
They'll never do anything. Yeah, top 5 defense with 4 wins.
No, I agree with that.
And I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Like they're a year away from firing their coach and GM.
Yeah,
really. Like
it's right around the corner.
You know, they're the number 2 pick in the draft this year. If that happens next year, he's gone.
Right.
He's gone. And honestly, like if you are, you're committed to it. Like especially Cleveland, because they decided not to get a quarterback.
Yep.
Like, how do you answer me this? How do you go into the draft without a quarterback and say, we're going to go another year without it?
We did it. I mean,
yeah, and look what happened. Coach got fired. GM got fired.
Yeah, we paid for it.
Yeah,
and learned that it was the GM's fault. The GM was the problem.
Yeah, and you're picking at 6. It's like you're just like us. Like we decided to do just enough at the end of the season last year to lose the first pick.
Right.
You guys decided to do just enough at the end of the year to lose the first pick. Right? But your little winning streak at the end of the year puts you where you are.
Yep.
But it's I think honestly, I think people are asleep. I don't hear anybody talk about Will Johnson. Nobody talks about him.
Well, I think it's the injuries, bro. You're right. I think it's the injuries.
Dude, he hasn't allowed a touchdown in 2 years. His passer rating against is like 23%. It's crazy. His numbers are insane.
Right.
They're insane.
Yeah.
And any other year, there's not a freak athlete like Travis Hunter in the draft. Like he's getting a lot of hype. That dude's being talked about in the top 3. Right. And he's getting none of that love right now.
No, he's not. He's not.
Whoever actually gets him is going to be very happy.
I agree, and I don't think it mattered, to be honest. Whether he was getting the love or not. Like, I just think he's just going to be that dog. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't need a chip on his shoulder, or he didn't need that fuel for him to be fired. He's just going to be that guy.
He's like, what, 6'2"?
Yeah. He's just him.
He's 6'2", and he's just a lockdown man corner.
It's just him. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need... If we didn't sign Carlton Davis, I would be lobbying to get him.
Right.
Because, I mean, that's... In this day and age, you need at least 2 good corners.
Oh, absolutely.
When you go up against Mahomes and Allen, you better have some dogs back there.
100%. No question.
I want a nasty safety that has range.
Yep.
Right.
That's why
I started going through these positions in my mind, and like 3 or 4 players jump out in this draft at each position.
Right.
And now there's far more than that.
Are they going to be there for you to get them now? That's the key.
$1 million question.
Yes, the $1 million.
And furthermore, how many of those players will be sitting there waiting to be drafted, and we're going to draft somebody else? Right. That's going to happen. I'm going to go through this draft watching him like so mad. I know they're not going to pick anybody that I want them to take.
Ski Hammer says, if we get Scatterboo, who do we pair him with? We already have who we pair him with. Mozart and freaking McCormick. I mean, that's really what you're going to look at. And then you got Scatterboo, and then you got still Zamir White still on the squad.
Dude, run.
I mean, and I think you round that all out with
Scatterboo.
Right. I don't think we draft Scatterboo. I don't want Scatterboo. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. There are like 3 other running backs ahead of him that I would take in a heartbeat. I would take Omarion Hampton over him. I would take Devin Henderson over him. I would take Judkins over him. I would take the kid from Iowa over him. I would take the kid Neal from Kansas over him. Dude, you know how many running backs I would take over Scatterboo? Wow. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are a plethora. There's probably 10 running backs I would take. I would take Tootin, the kid from Virginia Tech, over him. Yeah, I would take the kid Brooks, Taj Brooks from Texas Tech.
Man, really?
I would.
You could definitely have Taj Brooks. To be honest, Taj Brooks, if you're looking for a guy that's a battering ram,
that's what I'm saying. Guy. And that's all Scatterboo's going to have the ability to be. He ran a 4.65 40, man.
Yeah, he's slow.
That's just not going to cut it in the NFL. I don't care what kind of game speed you have. It's not going to cut it.
He doesn't have NFL speed.
No. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, this is not one of these Jerry Rice deals. Like, and I think
he doesn't play
a little bit infatuated with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right, Ski Hammer. I agree. He is a Pete Carroll guy. He's 100% a Pete Carroll guy, without a doubt. So, I mean, it's just I don't see where he fits on our team. I mean, we mad at Zeus. I don't see him being an upgrade. No, seriously.
You guys still have Zeus?
Yeah, we still got him. My guy Chris, protect the shield. It's cracking. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. I saw y'all had a fire show, by the way. At least that's what Rundown said. So I got to catch it on the replay.
I'll have to check it out.
Yep, the War Report.
I don't even have enough time to watch all the shows.
I know, right?
I always try to tune into yours.
Right. I appreciate that. Chris is part of a show called The War Report with 805 Raider and the Severe Raider. Super fire show. Yeah, I watch it. So it's a great time. These guys know how to break it down. They're real football people. So. And I'm not knocking anybody else. I'm just saying these guys are real They talk this stuff every day, all day. I know it because I'm part of the group that sits and listens to it and talks it as well. And Spence knows it because he's also part of it. This is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We talk this stuff all day long. Yep.
Dude, the crazy thing is that we've got like a whole bunch of running backs that are just sitting out there in free agency.
Yeah, in free agency already. Because everybody's licking their chops with this group that's coming in this draft. It's crazy. Bro, I don't think people understand the amount of running backs that are going to just be out there. Eric Raiders,
there's going to be a lot.
Erica Channel in the building. Appreciate you for coming through.
There's going to be a lot.
Yep. And Ski Hammer, you're right, Ski Hammer. You are right. He's got a Raider mentality if you're talking about Scatterboo.
Oh, yeah.
All those good things. I don't dislike the kid from that respect. I just don't think he's NFL talent. And I guess that's surprising.
Maybe in a different draft year he would have had a shot, but this is too much.
It's too much, and he's going to get on the team where he's going to be lucky. He's better off going to like the G League of NFL, which is what? USFL. I don't know which one of these leagues would be considered UFL. That, but his speed is going to be a problem, man. I don't think. See, his speed is going to be a problem, just like the tackling ability that Janty dealt with is going to be a problem. I don't think Janty understands that they truly gang tackle in the NFL. It's just the real defense is they gang tackle. Oh, you're not getting. There's no you getting out of one tackle and you're just running. There's no scheme that's allowing you to just rock with one tackle. Yeah, that's not the NFL, man. You're not going to have that chance to just break tackles like that. That the Mountain West is setting you up for some craziness if that's what you thought the NFL was going to be for you. It's not. And it's no different with the other guys, man. They're going to have that rude awakening when they hit the NFL because it's very different. Yeah. And that's the thing. There are some guys where you look at their game and you're like, I can't believe it translates. And it's usually those guys that got that type of speed and they go to a place where those holes are so large that it's impossible for them not to succeed unless they're just blind as a bat.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Jahmyr Gibbs, like.
Oh, Jesus. Jahmyr Gibbs is, watching him.
His speed is crazy.
And you know, Tootin reminds me of a Jahmyr Gibbs.
He's a little slower, but yeah, he's
Jadon Blue.
He's got that.
Is another Gibbs type running back. There's a few of them in this draft. A few guys that run under 4.3.
Blue's is going real late in projections right now.
I know.
Drafts. Blue's going real late.
He's got
him late,
like way late. You're talking sixth round.
And it's insane because he's going to be good.
Absolutely.
He's going to be good.
Yes. He's a Texas running back. Are you kidding me?
It's like running back you, man. You go to Texas, you know you're going to be good in the NFL.
Bingo. It's almost guaranteed.
Yep.
So, at least that's how I see it.
Yeah, you know what gets me is that Nick Chubb is still out there. I know he's kind of a little bit older, and he's got serious injuries he's dealt with. But now he's like, he came back at the end of last year, and he didn't, took him a while to kind of shake the rust, but he started looking normal like last couple of games of the season. Yeah, and now he's got basically a full off season to get ready for the next year, and Nick Chubb. It's like
you can get him for nothing.
Yard rusher.
Right. No, you can get him for nothing too. That's the other big.
2 years ago, I want to say he was like top 3 fantasy running back.
Oh, easy, easy, Chubb. He was winning fantasies.
20 touchdowns. Like
he was winning fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had Chubb, you more than likely had a big chance at winning.
Yeah. So. I'm just kind of shocked that I know he's just coming off another major injury, but he made how about this? Previous AAV for him, $2.275 million.
That's wild.
That's wild. And with this running back class, he's probably going to be getting like less than 2.
Avery Naffel involved.
Wow.
I used to see her in high school. She took that step, though. That step ain't going to cut it.
Step forward, but it's just a little step.
It's better. Still a step. It's not a big step, so you're right. It's better than a big step.
Just a little step.
Big step is good. Good handstands. Feet together, toes pointed. Excellent. Let's see on the pirouette. Yep, she's crushing this. She is crushing this. Didn't hit her handstand. She didn't hit that last handstand. She stuck that landing, though. Damn, that's going to be a high score. That should be a high score.
See, there you go. You can tell the score. Excitement level coming off.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, like, the uneven bars, the balance beam.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that scares me. Like seeing people do that. Like,
dude, and on a balance beam when they do those jumps to the eye, they really actually don't look like a lot, in my opinion. And maybe because I'm just slow like that, but from because from my camera taking pictures, and when I catch them at the height of their jumps and at the apex of their splits, dude, they're perfect. And they're so high off the beam.
Yep.
Like you just can't, like, just that little jump right there. It doesn't seem like a lot.
Oh my God.
But when you see the picture, dude, it's crazy. I have so many good pictures this year of girls, when it comes to their jumps, split jumps, and all these other things off the beam.
Wow.
And good
she
bar
stuck the
work
landing
too. Yeah, she stuck the hell out of that landing. She got a great score. I told you, Michigan State was super strong this year.
Yeah.
I hope they make it to the finals. I really do. And it'll be the top 4. It's
You're pulling for the Big Ten?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the Big Ten. 100% pulling for the Big Ten. So that's UCLA too, unfortunately. I hate UCLA. I mean, they just came into the Big Ten and they already just, mollywopping us. I mean, we had no chance. We had no chance. It was bad. It was bad.
You'll get them next year.
Yeah, I think next year we'll have a much better chance. Yeah, we'll have some we're going to have some talent leave that's irreplaceable. Obviously, Maya Hooten, irreplaceable. Emily, coach, irreplaceable. We got Pearl. We got Lauren Pearl coming back. So shout out to Lauren Pearl. She's coming back. Alyssa Jenks, she's not coming back. She was solid as a rock all season. Yeah, and then Annette is coming back. So for her second, we got 2 coming back. What do you call them? 5th-year seniors. But yeah, our what I'm calling my freshmen, my Avengers. Shout out to my daughter, Taryn Crump, Ava Stewart, and Macaulay. I call them the Avengers. I'm always pitting them up against each other. That hop. Yep. But yeah, man, this is definitely turning out to be a lot. A lot of my time, and I enjoy it. It's something that I can watch all day, man. I can watch this stuff all day now, knowing what I know and like all the things to look for. And it's just different. Like I said, once people start to catch on to it, I think it'll become way more popular than it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's a team sport. Like the easiest way to put it to people, you need 5 chicks to get 9 nines. There is no such thing as just one girl is going to dominate. That it doesn't work that way. There is no one girl's just going to come and dominate. You need a bunch of girls to come dominate. And obviously it's doable because you got the powerhouses that constantly get these girls that they easily put up 198s all season. And again, all these numbers, like, you don't really know, but you start to know those key numbers. Like 198 is a key number. That's if you're scoring over 198 on average, you're at the top. You're elite. You're top 5 in the nation. Only the top 4 or 5 schools in the nation average 198s. So, and all these scores start to matter. And that's what I'm saying is, you see one girl, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Where's the other 4? that's what it is. It's hard to explain, but it's like, I enjoy it. I love it. I think it is literally the ultimate team sport because of that. And, all girls got to hit on all cylinders to win it. That's really what it now trumps down to in terms of this bracket, right? You just saw an upset. You saw Missouri. Missouri just sent home. Who did they just send home? Florida. Florida just got sent home. Florida was supposed to be in the finals. It's supposed to be LSU, Utah and Missouri, and what is supposed to be Florida, and I forget the other team that's in it from that bracket. But oh wow, I haven't seen that all season as far as this bar routine. Yeah, I haven't seen that all
UCLA?
Season. Yep. She stuck that shit too. Good Lord. Woo-hoo. That was nice. That was nice. I'm telling you, man, this is I haven't seen that top to bottom. I have not seen that all season. That's gotta be a high up score. I mean what they call an E skill. Elite skill. Don't necessarily. It gives you a better starting value, so you can make more mistakes. And this is always the tough flick lay. Oh, she held on though. She saved it.
It's crazy. The beam is like what, like
8
inches wide?
It's 4. It's 4 inches wide, dude. It's 4 inches wide, bro.
I would be scared for my life to do a flip up.
Are you kidding me? I don't know how they do any of it, Spence. I don't know how they do any of it.
I couldn't even walk across the balance beam without falling off it. Like, I can't imagine like doing backflips and
same thing.
God.
Same thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, this is it. So I guess now I do have to look because NCAA gymnastics. It's got to be 4 teams. And it's got to be Saturday, right?
I don't know. I don't know how much.
This is like, asking the wrong one, dude. I don't know.
Asking the wrong dude.
No, while I'm looking at that though, we got it, man. We got to start thinking about our
mock draft
because we're about to get it going here in a second.
Yep.
Ski Hammer, how many linemen are we going to get? I think we draft 2, especially with Colton acting up. I think we draft 2.
He also said the cornerback is Pete's guy, and I'm guessing that he's referencing Will Johnson. He's right. Will Johnson is Pete.
Oh, he's 100%
big corner.
Oh, it's Pete Carroll all day.
But Pete loves those, like, I feel like Pete loves to find those value guys later in the draft, like that nobody's paying attention to.
True.
I feel like he might be on somebody that's going to go in like the 5th round or something.
That nobody knows about
next year, yeah.
Right.
Or people know about him that are looking at the draft. It's just he's not as hyped as some of the guys at the top.
Right.
But
no, that makes sense.
I think there's no doubt. Like, you guys need a corner. That's kind of like the defense is Pete's forte. Like, you guys are going to come away. Your defense is going to be rock solid next year.
Correct.
You only need a couple pieces to be a problem for people, right?
I agree.
And I guarantee you he's going to fill them.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you too. I think you guys probably draft 2.
2 for sure.
Yeah. I think the Patriots are going to draft, 1.
Lineman?
Yeah. I think we're just going to draft 1 because we're already pretty good. We got a lot of people on the line already. But I think it would be nice to get another young man just in case Barmore doesn't make it back. So I think we'll probably be looking at that just in case Barmore, for whatever reason, the clot issue doesn't resolve itself and he can't get back.
Right.
Yeah. We're probably going to draft. You and I, honestly, the Raiders and Patriots are looking kind of at the same pool of players. Right? We both need another linebacker.
Correct.
I think the Patriots would love to draft a safety. I think the Raiders would love to draft a safety. Right?
Yep.
And I'm sure our safeties are probably the same guys. Makuba. I'm sure you guys want Makuba too.
Basically.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Jihad from Bama at linebacker. Jihad Campbell.
Yep. I could see that.
Yeah. There's quite a few. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind drafting a tight end.
Yeah.
I like our tight end room, but I wouldn't mind drafting one.
Right.
If I could get my hands on
which one? Because they got some good tight ends.
The kid from Penn State.
Yeah, everybody
I'd go for it.
Yeah, that's
we could have him at 4 if we wanted him.
He's not going but at 4, yeah, he's not going that high. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're projecting him in like top 10.
Right.
But I'm saying if we drop back to 6, like I'd pull the trigger on him.
Yeah.
But I've seen, where I think Nick Wright had him going to the Jags. The Jags are what at
number 4, right? Or are they 5?
We're 4.
No, you're 4.
5.
They're 5. Yeah, they're 5. Where did Cal come from?
There we go.
Cal is in this. Yeah, I can't believe Florida. Wow. Yeah, no.
Got bounced.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They were ranked 3 in the nation. That doesn't happen.
That's why you play the game.
I know. Yeah. Wow. I'm still shocked.
This isn't college football from the 80s.
No, it's not. So Florida, Oregon, Cal, and Alabama, and then obviously
it looks like Michigan State's going. They've been killing it.
Right.
I would say, oh God, I'm looking at the
scores.
9-8, 9-9.
49-5 on floor. Damn, LSU. That's just jeez.
Yeah, UCLA is on fire too.
4-2-5 on bars. That's
so who goes? How many of these teams? Top 2 advance? So right now it's UCLA and LSU.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, that's just for these events. We got to see what events they've all gone through. I think they've already been through 3 events. This is the 3rd event. I think they got one more event, right? Because it started at 8.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. The top 2 are UCLA and LSU.
Yes. And that makes more sense. I would rather see MSU beat UCLA, but it's not going to happen. And I'm just shocked that Utah is just falling off like this. They've just fallen off, bro. It doesn't even make sense. Utah has been like the staple for gymnastics for the last decade.
Yeah. They don't look like they're that far off, but...
Right.
Overall, that's the thing. These scores are like... The differentials are minuscule.
Well, see, so, and that's what I can tell you. Like, that's how you know it's very close. Because a tenth, they're all within the 10th. This is crazy. It's going to be down to like the 0.01. Yeah, it's going to be wild. Well, like you said, UCLA and LSU. Wow, UCLA is, bro, I mean, they represent. Michigan is getting spanked. Michigan has no shot. And they had a solid team. They had a solid team, bro.
When we turned it on, they were doing well.
Yep. They have a solid team, but there's no beating. There's no doing. Yeah, there's nothing you can do against UCLA and LSU and Utah, bro. That bracket is brutal. Bro, that bracket is brutal. UCLA, LSU, and Utah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's quite a match.
That is brutal.
It's a good players.
UCLA, Utah, Minnesota. Michigan State and LSU. That's wild. So that's what came out of the West. So what came out of the East was Missouri. Who else? Missouri? Georgia. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then Oklahoma and Auburn. And then it was Missouri and Oklahoma who came out for the 8. And then Cal. And who beat Cal again?
I don't know.
I need to see the next. Where's the regionals? Here we go. Let me see. This is probably going to be closer to. Okay, yeah. This is what I'm looking for right here. Yeah, so Florida, Alabama, Missouri, and Oklahoma. And Missouri. Huh? Missouri and Oklahoma. It must be Missouri and Oklahoma against who wins out of here. Yeah, right. That's who it's got to be.
So it's looking like LSU and UCLA.
That's what it's looking like.
All right. There we go.
Wow.
Well, we should probably get the mock draft going.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Will you get that set up? Let me ask you. We got the last 2 playing games tomorrow. Heat versus Hawks, Mavericks versus Grizzlies. Who do you like?
Ooh. I'm biased, even though it's going to definitely come back to bite me because the Mavs don't have anybody. But I'm biased, bro, my boy.
They're favored.
I know, but they don't have anybody, bro. We know that.
Well, I mean, they got Anthony Davis for now. He's healthy.
Anthony Davis is back?
Yeah, he's carrying that team.
Oh, he's playing?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I thought he was out for the season.
No, he's back. It's Kyrie that's out for the season.
Okay. 1 second. Let me grab my beer. I didn't realize that. Huh.
So the Hawks are favored tomorrow by 1.5. And
I didn't realize
the Grizzlies? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. I gotta refresh that. The Grizzlies are 6.5-point favorites.
Yes, that makes more sense. Over the Mavs, right?
Yeah, and it's basically a pick 'em between the Hawks and the Heat. But 80% of the bets are on the Heat, and 69% of the bets are on the Mavericks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Like the Ja. I don't know. The Grizz might just have enough to beat the Mavericks.
Right.
The Hawks and the Heat. I hate the Heat. I want them to lose. But I mean, and selfishly, I want the Hawks to win just because the Hawks are great at beating the Knicks. That's like their superpower.
You like seeing the Knicks just suffer. Right?
Oh my God! Yeah.
All right, you ready, man?
I'm ready, man.
Let's kick this thing off, bro. Let's kick this thing off. All right. The New England Patriots. Oh, wow. This is not a bad trade.
That's not terrible.
It's not a bad trade.
The Jets offered me a lot more last time. What's next? Ooh,
wow.
Now that's what I'm talking about right there.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Do I have another one? No, just
no,
a Dallas offer. Dallas
huge.
wants to come up. All right, who's available to me? Oh, this is Shador 3 F4. Okay. Okay. So this is Abdul going 2, Travis going 3, and moving down to 12 if I did that. You know what? Last time I did the mock draft, I traded. I had really solid offers. I don't want to help the Cowboys.
You don't Sorry, like guys. It, huh?
No. It's like they're you know, if the Jets were offering me a Jets-like trade, I would go for that. But
they're not.
That Dallas trade is sick though. Like if that was a real world trade,
I think you
giving me their second next year too. That's just highway robbery. I'd probably do that.
That's yeah. Well, a lot of people don't have any faith in next year's draft, and I have to agree. I just don't see a whole lot coming out next year. And on top of that, think about it. On top of it, the ones that do really have the ability, they're going to make more in college.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So I think a lot of people are looking at this draft like we're going to get a lot of the dudes that can't make money for whatever that means. Because there's no reason to come out of college right now unless you just can't get a bag.
Yeah. But you know what? The new rules they're putting in for the NIL money, like that's going to change things a little bit.
It will.
It's like it's just going to make people go dark with the money again.
Correct.
I think it's stupid, but
of course they're already probably dark with it.
Yeah. I'd much rather than just be open and transparent about it. It's like I was like trying to pin him down on a number to use for the whole school is kind of crazy.
It's nuts. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to reject these offers and
reject.
Yeah. So I am going to go. What am I going to do today? The obvious choice for the Patriots is to do Will Campbell or Armand Membu.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been listening to this show, you know how I feel about Membu. Right tackle, sick, gifted, athletic talent, but he's still a right tackle.
Right. Yeah, he's a monster.
9.9 RAS score, 6'4", 332.
He's a monster.
That's what everybody loves is that RAS score. He's super athletic.
Right.
But again, I come back to the fact that he played right tackle in college.
Right.
I don't know that necessarily means he translates. So Will Campbell is the option. He's pretty good. He's a big dude. It's because his arms are an eighth of an inch too short or something. Give me a break. The defense, I'll give you guys the full picture of what the Patriots are seeing right now. Go to defense. Show me edge. Jalen Walker's the guy. Linebacker, hybrid linebacker, edge. I think he's on the linebacker list. I think I saw him up there. Yeah, Jalen Walker. He's like a outside linebacker who also who will line up at edge. He gave UT a lot of trouble.
Yep.
The 2 times we played him. He's an outstanding talent.
Yep.
So that is kind of where everybody's at with these players in New England. Jalen Walker is the guy that they're talking about at 4 if it's not Campbell.
Right.
But for purposes of this draft, I'll go chalk right now. I'll take Campbell.
Campbell?
Yep.
Campbell it is.
look at you. Look at you.
No
Cleveland's
way.
first and second?
Nah. There's
no way.
No.
For 30, I wouldn't trade down to 33, but 33, 67, and 94. Wow.
No, I'm not doing that. That's an absolute reject. I don't want to do that either. Not with Mason Graham sitting there. Dude, every time I do this, Mason Graham is sitting there.
Oh, yeah.
So he's sitting there every time.
And Membu went 5.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And the other option, obviously, at 4, that if you really wanted to reach it, is Genty and the tight end.
Will Johnson is that guy, but I can't not take Mason Graham, bro. There's no way.
There goes Tet, Shamar Stewart, Genty, Golden.
Will
Johnson to the 49ers.
Shador to the Panthers. Did you see that?
That won't happen. The Panthers aren't drafting a quarterback.
Yeah,
that might have been a possibility if he flamed out last year, but he actually played a lot better last year.
Right. Wow.
Go. Who's
Everything
coming?
Went clean.
Yep.
So immediately rejecting this.
That's a no.
Definitely rejecting that.
That's a no.
All right. So
here you go. Oh my God, there's your guy.
Who? Dart?
Walter Nolan, man.
Defensive
you talk about wanting a defensive tackle. That's the dude.
Yeah. No, he is. Well, we got Mason Graham already.
Yeah.
Right?
You said you were taking 2?
Offensive.
Oh,
lineman.
All right. Jackson Dart.
Wow, this is
Keep
crazy.
the Dart heads happy.
So I take it my God. No, he is there. Henderson is there. But at 48, I can't do it. Oh, this is so rough.
Who are you taking?
Siobhan Revel? I don't know enough about him. Have you heard much about Siobhan Revel?
Yeah, he's actually supposed to be good.
No, obviously at number 36, I just don't know enough. Kenneth Grant.
You want the rundown on him? Let me see where.
This draft threw me for a loop right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stuck.
Let's see.
I'm stuck.
Oh wow! So Jade Barron's already gone?
Yeah, I believe so. Because I would take him in a heartbeat. Corner, right? Or safety.
So here's the scouting.
Right,
here's the scouting on him. He's got he's 6'2", 194. He's a 4.4 40. Let's see.
Stuck.
They're calling him 6'3" in the profile. Shutdown artist.
I am stuck.
After working the graveyard shift at Amazon to chase his football dreams,
bro, I'm stuck.
Showed up and
I'm not gonna lie,
blazing 4.4 and jumped out.
I need help.
11-foot broad jump.
I don't know what to do here. I honestly don't know what to do here. Ooh. I think you're right.
It's coming off an ACL tear.
I think you're right, Ski Hammer. I think you're right. I think I'm going for what it just. I mean, we are literally going to have the best defensive line of all time. I don't know. Where's my next?
Dude, you need offensive tackles too. You got Kenneth Grant sitting out there too.
I do. I saw that.
Kenneth Grant, Walter Nolan's a freak though.
I know. That's what if I'm.
It's not even fair how big that dude is.
Dude, now you're talking about having him.
It's an embarrassment of riches right there.
I don't know what to do here. I am honestly. I don't know what to do here. I honestly really don't know what to do to the point where it makes sense for me to pick what I shouldn't, and people will be mad at me. But I'm utterly stuck.
You got to go with your gut.
I'm stuck.
You got to go with your gut.
I'm
what are you
stuck.
Feeling? You're stuck.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck because.
Well, you took a defensive tackle in the first round. As good as Nolan is,
it doesn't make sense.
You're not going quarterback. You're not interested in Darda Milrow. I know that.
Nope.
Cornerback would be good.
Yeah, but even linebacker, it's just too early.
Right.
I like Schlesinger. Yeah, I like him a lot. But this is a reach at 37.
What? Go get Makuba. He's probably out there. He won't be there in round 3. I promise you that. He might be there now.
This is just weird. This is the weirdest one I've ever had, honestly.
I don't know, man. I don't know too many drafts where I've seen Nolan available at 36, 37.
Right. No, and that's why I'm saying it just doesn't make sense, though. It just doesn't make sense for me to do it. But if I do it, it's just like, how do we not? I'm basically saying I'm giving up on cornerback.
No, receiver. That's your guy's out there too, I think, right? I think I saw his name. The Iowa State one.
Yeah, for corner. Porter.
Yeah, Porter.
And I can get him the next round.
Yep.
But that's why I'm like, well,
you're not gonna. You wouldn't spend that pick on a safety.
Connolly.
Connolly's a good one. Oregon, Ursery, Mabo, like those. Trapilo.
No, I can't do Trapilo at this point.
No.
I almost clicked draft.
You're having a hard time with this.
I'm having a hard time, bro.
Raider Nation.
I'm having a hard time.
Help him out. Who's he take?
I think this is who I'm gonna take. And it's not gonna make sense. Walter Nolan is right there. It just doesn't make sense. I'll have the best offensive line.
That's a strategy. Take best available.
The best defensive line in football.
That is pretty nasty. Mason Graham and Walter Nolan sitting in the middle there, with Max Crosby and what's his name? Huh?
Kuntz on the other side.
Yeah, but you also have the guy from Miami.
Yeah, we still got Wilkins.
Yeah. That's pretty scary.
That is scary.
That's pretty scary.
You are up.
All right, man. So Walter Nolan's gone. Patriots are on the clock.
Yeah.
So first pick was an offensive lineman. Second pick is gonna go this way. We're gonna look at our wide receivers. Let's see who's out there.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. right in this spot is Trey Harris all day long.
Yep. It would make a lot of sense.
Yep. Who are the tight ends available? I just want to see if they all went. Mason Taylor sitting out there, Harold Fannin. Okay. All right. Elijah Arroyo is much beloved in New England, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really talk a lot about him.
Big guy.
Yeah. And he apparently loves to hit you. So, yeah, they get excited about that, guys who want to block. Wide receivers, we're taking Trey Harris. That's not a question.
You want Trey Harris?
Yeah.
All right, we at 68. You know who I want. I want my cornerback.
Kenneth Grant?
No, I want my cornerback.
Oh, yeah. We had no trades this time. What's happening?
Yeah, because they weren't good trades. They weren't good trades.
Yeah. There goes Royals. The Fannin.
Uh-oh. We got a trade. Total rejection.
Nope.
Total rejection. Total rejection. Why is Kenneth Grant still there at 38?
They're just trying to test you. Look at you, Judkins sitting right there for you. Marcus Mabeau sitting right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Makuba. This is your moment of truth.
Yeah.
Where's Turf going? Is he going offense? Is he going defense?
I'm really liking Judkins here. Higgins is there too. Oh my God.
It's pretty good. You still got all the guys there.
I like everything here. I like Mabeau too.
Dude, Mabeau he's legit.
I like Mabeau here. I'm going to hold off on running backs because I know I'll be able to get somebody. I can't get the guys.
Oh, man. You're passing on Judkins.
Rundown
would be upset.
I think so, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get something in the later rounds. Yeah, I'm
a great start. That's a great start.
I'm building the trenches, guys.
You got to build the inside out.
I'm building the trenches.
Do it. That's a hell no.
Another hell.
Forget that. Jesus, forget that.
Yeah.
All right, so now we took Campbell and Harris in our first two picks. Now we're coming back. Who do we do? Do we go Andrew Makuba? Line him up. My boy Jaden Higgins is right there too. You know I love myself some Higgins.
I know you love Higgins. Who you want?
Let's go defense. I want to see what we got out there for. Show me the linebackers.
What is up with Kenneth Grant? Oh, somebody took Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it is Schwarzenegger. I wanted to see if he was kicking around. Okay. Edge. Show me the edge rushers. Yeah, I can wait on that. Defensive tackle. Show me the defensive tackle list.
Kenneth Grant. Why is he still
kind of
there?
Crazy?
Why? What's the problem?
That's kind of crazy.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All right, I'm not doing that though. Let me. I'm gonna take Makuba. I need athleticism. I need safety with range.
Sure.
Yep.
Makuba it is. You come back up at 77.
Love that. Thank you. That's a no. Get the hell out of here, Tennessee. Dude, that's not right.
How is he still there?
He's still sitting out here.
It doesn't make sense. Something's wrong.
As much as I would love to take Kenneth Grant in this spot.
Right. Higgins is sitting there. I don't know how you're going to say no to that.
Oh, God.
I don't know how you say no to Higgins sitting right there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to tell you that the choice is between, huh?
You need a wide receiver.
I have Trey Harris. I got Trey Harris.
Where?
That's your pick.
Oh, my bad. That's right. You do got Trey.
I have Will Campbell, Harris, and Makuba.
That's right.
The pick for me, it comes down to Grant, Higgins, and Jared Wilson. The
center. You guys need a center, huh?
Yeah, the dude we drafted's not. He's a backup. He had one of the worst pass block grades in the NFL last year. That's why Minnesota kicked him out. We need the next generation center to come up and do this, but I cannot in good faith pass on Higgins again.
Yeah.
So sign me up. Kenneth Grant as being there is kind of crazy too, but
it doesn't make sense. Something's not right. And then he just gets picked.
He's gonna pick by the.
You are next at 106.
All right, 106. Let's see who's going in. There goes Ozzy Trapilo.
Got some trades going
Giddens.
on. Scatterboo went to the Ravens.
Rondé Gatson. There we go.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Is that the only offer? And but I have to move back 18 spots here.
Right.
But I pick up 2 additional picks.
Right.
That are all 3. So that's getting me what round are we in right now? Is this 5?
It's gonna be like 6 or 7. Around 6 or 7 for that last round.
You know what? I will take that.
You gonna take this?
I will take that trade.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick it. I'm that confident that I can find guys.
26, 152. Let me see what I'm dealing with. Because right now I still need a defensive linebacker. Ooh, I like Munden. I like Munden a lot. At 8,
he's real good.
He's probably who I'm taking.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with any of the Georgia defensive players. They're all good.
We gotta say,
is that Restrepo? Is he still out there?
Of course, he ran like a 4.9 40. He couldn't beat half the defensive linemen in the freaking corner. Yeah, it's not good. He did not do good.
All right. And I hear good things about Charles Grant.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Me too.
Yeah, his RAS score is not great, but he's right. I hear that he's really good. Well, you did get Marcus Mabo. You've got Walter. You got 2 defense tackles. You really are building the lines.
I am.
Dini Martinez.
Look at Tootin right there for me.
Tootin sitting there for you.
Right where I should get him. Right at 108. He's right spot on. It's
your replacement for Abdullah.
It's filling the need. Oh, man. What else is there? When do I pick next? This is all my picks.
Sampson's there.
143. Yeah. The kid Harvey, too. I like this kid, RJ Harvey.
Neil. I love Neil.
Yep. Jadon, he'll be there. Taj, he'll be there.
That's what I'm counting on. He's gonna be there late.
They're all gonna be there. That's why I'm not picking them either.
Yep.
That's exactly why I'm not picking them either.
And ladies and gentlemen, now you're seeing how deep this running back draft is. It is crazy.
It's
crazy.
Insane.
Basil Tootin's not an every down back, but he's going to be a special teams guy, and he'll be a 3rd down back.
I agree.
In the NFL.
I don't know what to do here.
But some of those other guys, Dylan Sampson, Devin Neal, those guys they're starting running backs.
Horton, Colorado State.
Horton's legit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. Wide receiver, Horton's legit.
Colorado State, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a little drunk.
He's a good route runner.
I'm a little torn because I know we need a linebacker.
You're gonna take that linebacker. Let's not get it twisted. Just do it. I see you going back there.
Yeah, I just saw something that just soured me. He's had a foot injury. I'm really biased against
like
foot
that.
injuries. Yeah, I got problems with that. Yep. We're going to move on from what that idea was. I'm really struggling because, let me see, corner. Bro, I'm in bad shape now. I'm in bad shape. But you know what? I'm going to stick to the theme. And people aren't going to like it.
What building on the lines?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stick to the theme.
They're not going to like it because it's a uninteresting group. Get
It
that
isn't a bad group.
Four more picks, drop back 4 more, and I get an extra pick.
Right.
205.
I would probably have to take this one.
Yeah, I 205. I'm not interested in. I'll just reject that.
Yeah.
Let's draft somebody. It's been a hot minute. Let's draft someone.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ty Felton, Damian Martinez. Josh Farmer. I don't know about that.
What do you want to say?
Show me the defense. I want to see edge rushers. Do we have anybody left on that list?
Savion Jones. Q Robinson. Josh Joyner.
Did I draft a linebacker? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. Nope.
So linebacker, we're looking.
Oh, we got mad picks left. Why do I have so many picks left?
Wow.
Right? Oh, you got mad picks left too. We got a lot of picks left.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Kaiser's kind of slow.
Damn, the Broncos took 2. That hurts my heart.
Give me you know what? I'll take Simon. Ohio State linebacker.
Cody Simon.
That's good, yeah.
Cody Simon it is.
Let's see, what do we got here?
We are now entering round 5. Nope, rejected. Jackson Slater, huh? Jonas Sanker. Sampson is there. I like Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's a good guy if you couldn't get Tootin.
Right.
He's a little shorter.
Right.
But he's got a lot of wiggle.
Oh my God, my favorite guy, Tesla. I love Tesla. I don't know why.
Because the name, man.
Nah, I think he's good, dude. He's 6'3", 215 pounds. It's rad.
Look at that. He's just sick.
Good. Yeah, he's solid.
Yep. He's got that speed too, right? He's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
If I don't get him now, I'm not gonna get him.
Kenneth Grant was the 7th rated defensive tackle.
Yeah, and he went.
The defensive lineman, period.
And he went way late.
He went way late. I kind of mad at myself for not taking him.
Yeah, I don't know why I already had 2 of them. I couldn't do it. You know what?
Oh, you took Charles Grant.
Huh? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, I told you I was building out the trenches. So now it's fighting this Sanker, Virginia. I'm not picking him. I am really fighting too much of a drop off. Too much of a drop off. I don't know what to do, bro. I'm just going with my gut.
That's all you can do, man. Go with your gut.
All right.
All right. Am I up now?
You are at 159.
Okay. All right. So let's go to defensive line.
Yep.
I want to look at the. So we got Farmer, Sanker, Black, Riley Mills.
You want tackle, edge?
Let's see. I just want to see who's there. Okay. Look at the. Let's look at tackles. Yeah, Farmer, Mills, Barrow. Okay, and the edges.
The defensive tackles are deep in this draft too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is deep.
Defensive tackles. Go on the offensive side. Let's look at the guards and the tackles and see who's left over there. Slater, Webb. What about tackle? Okay. I haven't really looked at those top 2 tackles. Show me those guys. 6'4", 310.
Big dude.
Yeah, they're all big dudes, right?
Right.
Jalen Rivers.
Rise as well.
Yeah. And Jack Nelson, I kind of like him. I've watched film on him. Wisconsin, you can't go wrong with those dudes.
Exactly, and another big dude, 6'7", 350.
3,000 career snaps. He's been there a long time.
This
is like the end of the COVID COVID players.
Right.
Trey Wendig, he's good too. Let's. Oh, you know what? Show me running backs. I wanted to check on that. I don't think I drafted a running back, right? Oh, hell yeah.
There's 20 of them still here.
Yeah, look at Devin Neal. Like, I just like to look at it.
Oh, yeah, he's a monster. I wouldn't even. This doesn't do him justice.
No.
He actually ran a good 42 for his size.
Yeah.
He's
Jordan James, Brashard Smith is good too at SMU.
Yep. Small, but
Devin Neal on here is the eighth ranked running back. He is 5'11", 4.58 speed.
All right.
Brashard Smith is 5'10", 4.39 speed.
Yeah.
He's sub 4.4.
Yeah. You didn't know? Yeah, he's nuts. He's got a higher RAS too than Devin Neal.
Yeah, you know what though? 4.58.
We got a total of 6 picks left.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. I'll take Devin Neal.
Devin Neal, it is.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be on the clock pretty soon.
Yep.
I'm back on. Not yet.
59.
There goes Kaiser. Oh, Tesla gone.
I told you. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get him.
All right, so look, Dylan Gabriel's out there. Seth McLaughlin. All right, go to my picks. Did I take a center? I can't remember. I did not. Oh, that's you.
My bad.
Campbell.
You did not.
Higgins. Simon. Neal. Yeah, I gotta take him.
Who? McLaughlin?
McLaughlin.
Ohio State.
Yeah. Can't pass him. He's good.
No, I agree. And for the value.
And honestly, this is how it's gonna roll in New England too. He is Vrabel is an Ohio State guy. We're gonna draft at least a couple players from there.
All right.
It's happening.
You're up again.
There it is. See, this is the benefit of that trade. Let's load them up. All right, so we've got. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to. I got Trey Harris and I got 2 wide receivers. Show me the tight ends.
Dang, she stuck it too. Jordan Childs on bars. Nice. You said wide receivers. Isaiah Bond.
Man, that's not right. I'm just afraid he's gonna be in jail.
Everybody is afraid. I don't know nobody picking Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, he's crashing down boards.
Nobody's touching that dude with a 10.
You know who's gonna draft him in real life?
The Chiefs.
Cowboys. The Cowboys are gonna take him.
Yeah.
Is he not the perfect cowboy?
That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Now that you say that, it absolutely makes a lot of sense.
And Jerry's just gonna make it go away. It happened in Dallas. It's like
it'll disappear in Dallas.
Yeah, just gonna go away. Like feed her some money, all set. All right, so I am looking for. That's kind of nuts. I can't draft another wide receiver though.
Why? Because you got 2.
I got 2, and we got a loaded room right now. Like I still think one of ours from last year might have a chance. Show me tight ends. Luke Lachey.
That's who I like. I've always liked him, especially in the late rounds. I've actually been keeping an eye out on him.
Yeah,
There's
Iowa.
No guarantee. Yeah, Iowa produces good tight ends.
Yep. So we have got Luke Lachey, 6'6", 4.77 speed. decent RAS score. High upside, day 2. As overall. Okay. Yeah. See, my real problem here is trying to project if a tight end that I take here can crack that lineup. I don't know if they can.
Right. And if not,
you got to be pretty special talent. So we're gonna go back. We got to go back to line. We're just gonna build that line out. Show me offensive line.
Tackle, guard. Center.
Let's look at tackles. It's probably. Oh, he's still there. That's easy. Jack Nelson.
You want him?
Yeah. Riley Leonard, of course, taken by the Browns. They're just.
All right. So.
Dylan Gabriel, quarterback of the future.
Nah. And we don't have a quarterback. I didn't take a quarterback yet, right?
You did not.
Nick Nash, Ty Robinson there. I feel like I made a mistake.
Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, of course he's still there. We need a wide receiver too.
He's ranked 180 now. That's nuts.
It's mind-boggling.
He's not making it out of this round, though. I guarantee that.
No,
he's not making it out of this round.
Not out of this round. I agree. But am I gonna be the one to take him? Probably not.
Dude, if it's low enough, I might take him.
No, I'm thinking in terms of what I need. I still need a linebacker too. Ooh, I like Jay Higgins from Iowa. I think. No,
yeah, Higgins is nice. He's the only problem is he's doesn't have side to side, but he's a good run stuffer.
Cody Lindbergh,
a little more athletic, Minnesota.
Yeah, I know about Cody Lindbergh. That's why I called him out. Like, that's not a bad pickup. I don't know what to do here. I almost want to just give up, throw in the towel. I don't have
Nick Nash. No interest in Nick Nash?
Nah, I don't think he's my kind of guy. Yeah. San Jose State.
All right.
Nope. This is tough. I could go for another guard, bro.
Just build it.
Connor Colby and Cooper, Minnesota. Look at this guy. I'm sold. That was easy. I watched him play. That was easy. I'm telling you, Minnesota has a hell of a football team.
Here we go. Oh!
Isaiah Bond picked right there. The freaking the donkeys.
Donkeys. God.
I know you were like, yeah, I'm picking him. I don't care.
I was about to take him. I was about to. Oh yeah, like at that point, that's like Brady's pick.
Right.
All right. Let's see. We've got Will Campbell, Trey Harris, Andrew Makuba, Jaden Higgins. God, that's a great first four. Cody Simon, Devin Neal, Seth McLaughlin, Jack Nelson. I mean, we have got some 3 linemen in there. Yeah. Got a safety. Defensive line, I think, is maybe where I need to go.
Is that the big boy? No. Big boy is already gone. I gotta
Tim Smith, defensive tackle.
I don't know nothing about him. Alabama, though.
Yeah.
What about Vernon?
Walter Allen. All right, let's see. Defensive lineman. All right. Let's see what we got here. Collins is gone, right? I saw Texas. Was he? Oh, Ingram Dawkins is good.
Georgia. Yeah. Look at his RAS score. Why is he so low?
Yeah.
God, dog. Why is he so low?
Because he's light, 279, 276. He's light. You get pushed around.
Yeah, he's gonna have to eat.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be real upset about that.
Yeah, because you gotta eat. You gotta at that size. You gotta eat, man. You literally have to force yourself to eat.
Let's see, where is he? Well, I don't know why I can't find him on here.
Who are you looking for?
The Ingram Dawkins. I would have thought he would have been high on this list, but I don't see him anywhere. Just Farmer, Dion Walker.
I can't believe I didn't pick him. If he's there, I'm good. I already know who my next pick is.
So who go to defensive lineman? I want to see who else. Cam Jackson out of Florida. He's a developmental 2-down run stuffer. Vernon Broughton, that's who I was looking for. Vernon Broughton.
You too.
Yeah. Solid overall pass rusher who could win his reps and make an impact in the backfield and true pass sets. He is very respectful. That's good. Let's do. All right. So Ty Hamilton's a run stopper.
Big Raz.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's athletic. Yeah, we don't have any defensive tackles in here right now. Let's do that. Let's do Hamilton.
Ty Hamilton?
Yeah. I think he's the one. You had to take who you like.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Jaden Blue.
Did he go?
Mm-hmm.
30. All right.
He was gonna be next for me, man. All right, you got 2 picks up back to back, pretty much.
Yeah, I know. I need a cornerback or a linebacker. Nope. I don't have nothing here.
Yeah, it's getting a little thin now. There's Taj Brooks still kicking out there.
Yeah, but I already have running backs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's LaQuint Allen.
I was looking at Prather.
Yeah, Prather.
Mullins. Dang, man, I don't know what to do here. Let me see. What do I have?
Holland Pierce. Why does that name sound familiar?
I need a safety or a corner. Dante Trader Jr. Terrible. Uh-oh, Shiloh. I don't know what to do there. I know what to do there.
Swing tackle developmental.
Yeah, I'm going to take Prather. What? Wait, where am I at? Prather will be there. No, I'm going to take Prather.
Yeah. I think he had a good one with Charles Grant. He's got a wrestling background, too.
Who?
Charles Grant, the tackle.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with my gut. Prather. Wow, the Chargers pick Shiloh.
Here goes Shiloh.
Yeah. Man, I needed a linebacker, and I'm sure he's gone now. Probably just went. Yep. Lundberg, Minnesota. I knew it. Let me see here. How many running backs do I have?
I think I saw Baron Sorrell out there. I don't know if
only
he's
got
still
one
on the
running
board.
back. Jordan James, he's a small guy though. Yeah, I don't like him. I like Taj though. Yeah, I'll take Taj Brooks. All right.
Taj Brooks and Khalil Mullings out there too.
Yep.
LaQuint Allen. All right, here we go. How many picks I got left?
You have
last pick.
Nope, that's me. Second to last pick.
220 and 238. All right. So we got. All right, show me all. I just want to see the overall.
Yep.
You're on the all. All right.
Yep.
Holland Pierce, Jordan James. I did take a running back, right?
Yes.
I took Neal. Okay. Okay, we could set up. All right, show me offensive guards. Oof. It's getting a little tough.
It's a little rugged. You're getting in the 300s. It's like, yeah, it's time to look at free agency.
Yeah. All right, let's look. Let's see here. What else could we do? Go to linebackers. Let me see who's out there.
There too.
Nick Martin, Corinne Reed.
Got a big rise.
Yeah. Martin sounds familiar. I think he has some sort of limitation.
Limitation?
Yeah. Here he is.
Probably
He's at 25. Ran a 4.59. It's a heat-seeking missile at the second level. Martin possesses the tools to be a 3-down impact player in today's NFL.
You sound a whole lot better than I expected.
Yeah. I why not? At this point, take a flyer on somebody.
Martin?
Yep. And
this is my last pick.
LaQuint Allen is rated the 12th running back in here.
Bro, they're going to be so many
4.6 speed, though. He's not super fast.
Yeah, they're going to be so many.
Yeah.
22.
I think I'm going to take the wild card. You'll see. You're going to like this one.
Yeah. I don't know what to do here. Max Hook, Toledo. I remember hearing this guy. I like what I hear in this kid. Where'd he go?
He's making you work. Let's go to the safety ranking. You'll find him.
Hook right here.
Yeah.
Good. You are on the clock, sir.
All right, let's go. Go. Dylan Gabriel, welcome to free agency.
Right.
Go to running back.
Wow. Still got Etienne. Krosky Merritt, he had a hell of a senior game.
Jaquindon Jackson.
Bro, from Arkansas. This kid was a monster.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of talent.
Land Larson. Show me Land Larson. 5'10", 209.
Montreal from Florida.
I am going to take
you see this? Montreal Larson. From Florida. You're going to take Larson?
I'm going to take Land Larson. Jaquindon Jackson, I think, scroll up there's somebody above him too that was good. The Krosky Merritt. Look at his numbers.
He was amazing to me. I thought this kid was outstanding.
Yeah, he looked really good. He was the one that was in Senior Bowl?
Senior Bowl.
Yeah, just killing people.
Yep.
Film off.
Yeah, I don't know who that
is. I think this Marks kid, Jaquavius. Yeah, he was like a receiving back or something. I think Etienne is going to be just fine in the NFL. He'll end up being a third down back kind of thing, like his brother.
Right.
But I'm going to try it. Like so there was a scout that came on, and he compared Land Larson to the Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. He said this kid, if you watch him play, he runs exactly like McCaffrey.
Wow.
So I'm going to take him.
Okay. Bingo.
Boom. Rolling the dice. I mean, that pick, he's either gonna impress somebody in camp or he's gonna get cut.
Right. Yeah, that's all of us. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. And the Raiders are in.
It's a nice draft. It's a nice draft.
I went straight trenches. The first 5 picks.
Graham, Nolan, Mabo, Grant.
or first 4 picks. Yeah, that's pretty telling where I think we need help.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that's pretty telling where we need help.
Those are 4 good players too.
Yep. So now let's flip it. Wow.
Campbell, Harris, Makuba, Higgins, Simon.
Yeah, you set
Neal.
up for everything. You got everything. I still need pieces. You got everything.
Well, I mean, linebacker we took real late to go up with Simon.
Right.
Nick Martin and Simon. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Ohio State linebacker. I honestly, the guy that I'm most interested to see is what if Van Larison can make any noise.
Right.
But it's Devin Neal's solid. I would love it if we got at least one running back out of this crew.
Right.
From this draft, like in all honesty, like I would love to see us get a couple linemen that stick, a couple linebackers. We need some rotational depth. I think this is kind of the same boat for you, right?
Yep.
And I threw some darts. Trey Harris and Higgins are my favorites, but I think Makuba is my favorite safety prospect in this draft.
Right. Sweet, man. Well, there you have it. That is officially our
last mock draft.
Yeah,
right.
Because next week, right, is the draft.
What are we watching next week? NFL draft.
I know. Yeah, the draft is on Thursday, right?
Yep.
So I mean, we're gonna have a draft show. I say we open it up, man. It'll be to whoever wants, right? To have the show for the draft. I'll start it at the draft time, the whole 9.
Yep,
just like the last year. Big draft party.
We're gonna have playoff basketball. We got the NFL draft.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm tuckered out for real today. I haven't used that one in a long time. Tuckered out. Yeah, I'm tired, man. You know where to find me. It's Thursday. Tomorrow we got Turf and Rundown. I don't know what time, what we doing, when, but we're gonna get something cracking. Spence, when are you getting your show going, man? Everybody keep yelling at me. Where's the show?
Keep on me, yeah. As soon as we get out of this baseball season,
you dealing with all
we're going into playoffs right now. It's
yep, takes all your time. Trust me, we got track practice now, so luckily I get.
I gotta find a day that I can like realistically like lock into.
Do something there.
But yeah, I definitely want to get it there. So.
Right. All right. Well, until next week, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we get out of here. As always, hook 'em. Peace.